Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, my people. Good morning, my brothers and sisters. All praises unto the Most High. Yes, I. Yes, I. Silla. Blessed. Blessed. You know who it is, my brothers and sisters. It's the RedShot BlackStar. The only one place that you could go and electrify yourself. Your mind, your soul, and your body. So people, this morning people, all praises unto the Most High. All praises unto the Most High. All praises unto the Most High. God, it's only Him keep the power and it's only Him have the power. Man not no power. The only power man have is self-destruct, negative, demonic power. And good over evil always overcome that. No matter what it might look like. I said some of us, of the elect ones, select ones, some of us will lose our lives. Some of us will be executed. Some of us will be killed. Some of us will be put in prison. Some of us, all such of things they're gonna do to us. To rebuke the name of the Most High. Okay? We'll go through that. That will be a torment for us. A persecution for the Most High people. And those of us that are talking, saying that we are of the Most High, when that day comes, we will see who is willing to lose the head, or who that will not take back the speech, the tongue, change the words, and when they are about to be beheaded or killed, they will rebuke and say, oh no, I have not known, I don't worship, I don't praise to that Most High, the Almighty, the divine vine. They will run away from the name. They will rebuke the name of the divine vine and of the Most High. At that last time, that last day, in that day, they will. All of those who say they are speaking in tongues, when their head is upon the black, when their lives is upon the line, they will change their speech. They will deny the Most High. And they will say, they have never known nor worship, nor mentioned such name. They does not know of that name. And so the eyes of the beholder will see, because the Most High and the beholder has known the heart. So people, you know it's the RedShot BlackStar. I'm not beating around the bush. Let's jump into the persecution. The persecution. The persecution that will happen to us believers. Those believers of the Most High. Let's go. Listen, people.
It says, do not fear any of those things which you are about to suffer. Indeed, the devil is about to throw some of you into prison, that you may be tested. You will have tribulation 10 days. Be faithful until death. I will give you the crown of life.
You heard, people? So, you know, a lot of us going to be thrown in prison. A lot of us going to be executed. We are going to be tested. And some of the tests is the authorities will throw you in prison for speaking and glorifying and worshiping the divine vine. Some of us will lose our lives worshiping and accepting the divine vine. So if those of you who believe that you are all going to go through this mud, this life, and say that you're the believers of the divine vine, And don't believe that a day will come upon your belief that the enemy will not be ready to behead you or to put you in prison. You are going to go to prison. For those of you who believe that prison, you went to prison? Well, some of you are going to be being thrown in prison, and that's the thing. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. And the next thing I will bring, in that day, a number shall be given. And thou shalt not able to buy nor sell. So you could have all your money in your bank. You could have all your millions and your billions and your zillions. And believe that you are untouchable. And believe because you have all these collaterals, you and the demons are best friends. See, these demons themselves, they're on a mission too. Because some of you are rich folks believe that y'all in sanctuary. Y'all are good. But you're not going to understand, what it is until the day where you has all your money. That when you look on the right, you see the people who is not worrying. And you look on the left, and you see the people, the non-believers, and those that believe in their money has a problem. And you might believe that you're okay because you got so much more than those here. But you will end up on the same line because as you could see, right now when you go outside, you got to stand up on a line. You got to stand up on a line to get that food. Now you got to get up earlier to get that food at the supermarket. You got to get up earlier. Okay? You got to wait at least 2 hours on the line before you could get in the supermarket. And you may reach at the door and they say, that's it. They turn you back. So the signs of the Most High, little by little, is revealing and coming. Revelation is revealing and fulfilling. It says, a number shall be given upon thy forehead. Okay? For if thou dost not have the number 666, then you will not eat. And even though you got money, gold, and all precious stones and all that, you're not going to eat because you are not of the negative force. It's the negative force, the Antichrist, it's going to rise and going to put in this law. Now look at these devils and how they are wicked. We have, well, first of all, there are some brothers on YouTube, I want to say, most I bless. Brothers like Papa Doc. Yeah, that brother is very intellect. God bless you, my brother, because we all have a movement. We all come in. Your people see. It's the first time that you'll ever see so much positive from different walks of life is rising up and speaking in the same tongue. That's the tongue the Most High spoke about, the righteous tongue. Not the tongue where you... No, the tongue is righteousness. The tongue is to talk about righteousness. All things of righteous of the Most High, of the divine vine. That everybody could understand you, understand you clearly. That you're going and dealing with righteousness. That's the talk, that's the tongue, that's the language. The language of the divine vine. Righteousness. You ain't gonna lie, give somebody a 6 for a 9 with your twisted tongue. No, that's not gonna happen. You're gonna speak of the divine vine and you're gonna be plugged in, like a lot of you is plugged in into the metrics. Unplug yourself, because all of you are gonna die. Now hold up here. I got something to say. Y'all gotta see Revelation is fulfilling. Y'all on your smartphones. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna say something to y'all guys, and I need y'all to hear me. Zafar, go in there and get my Galaxy in my box for me. My Galaxy phone. In my shoebox. So people, I'm going to show you how this devil is a liar. I've been getting phones. I'm not too much with technology. You know, I'm very scared of technology. And when I mean scared, it's not because of the benefit of the good, but the benefit of the bad. It serves a purpose here, this much, but on the scale of the destruction it's gonna create, this is the benefit, and the size of the destruction is huge. And most people don't care. They rather get that huge size destruction just because of that little bit of benefit. You see? So they don't care. From the time they are getting a little something, they don't care what's coming later around to knock them. So we got them smartphones, and I notice we got them smartphones, and in the shoebox, we got the smartphones, and we notice they're very powerful. And they keep every minute making them. So we start from now, we had G3, and we moved to G4. When it was G3, they used to tell you, don't let the phone charge and plug in. You can't plug it, have it into your ear. That time that they had just came with a little Bluetooth. And I always say I don't want them attached to my ears because it takes, you know, what they call it, energy, signal, and waves for these things to work. So for you to have a piece into your ear and your phone, for that to connect to work, it have to have some form of transportation going on here. You understand? Some type of signal waves is going on, and all that is going on, right? So I spoke about you catching cancer. So this is my other phone. This is a Galaxy S8. There's nothing wrong with it. I just didn't have space in the phone. And I tried to get space, and they was telling me there's nothing they could do. It only had 60-something gigabytes, 60-something gigabytes or whatever, space, whatever. And it reached where I couldn't do nothing no more. I couldn't even use my phone. And the phone is a brand new phone. So I went and I was watching for a phone to purchase, a phone that I could do my vlogs and stuff like that. So now I was watching, and the most I is good. I was watching the S20. And I did like the phone because the phone has a lot of ability. So I did like the phone. But the Most High, he protects his own. In trying to purchase that phone, which it was G5, it was a G5 phone. And I have the S8. And I've been saying, so you had the phone from, it was G3 to G4. In G3 and G4, phone exploding in your pocket, phone getting too hard, phone catching a fire, this and that. On the G3, it was just the signal was coming in hot. It caused little problems in the ear and all of that here. But when they moved from the G3 to the G4, we found out phones start to explode in people's pocket. People start getting burned up. People start having problems with their ear, having that Bluetooth in the ear hooked up. They start getting ear problems and all that. Now listen, I asked you something. Like I spoke to a brother, and we was reasoning. But the fact is, the key question is, I don't use microwaves, and I don't use none of these things. For if you keep eating microwave, everything is in the microwave. See, these things are all to prepare. When you're gonna do something, you have a plan. People don't see it. You make the little microwave. That was how long ago? People thought, oh, it's cool. I could warm my food quick. I could do this. I could do that. They didn't know the symptoms and the problems within the microwave. The microwave took over the place. It's still here. People still microwave everything. They said they put it in a plastic. It's not the same plastic that they're telling you that is not healthy for you. I have a lot of people that, oh, Red, don't put your fish in the plastic. It's not good. But they have microwaves in their house. And they have plastics, certain containers where the microwave people say they make for the microwave that you don't catch cancer. But the fact is, it's a plastic. And here you are pushing it in the microwave, which is going to catch heat. Okay? Radiation, heat. Okay. So now you eating like this for how many years? You are microwaving, you are toasting your toasters, your quick toasters. Not really the oven. The oven is okay. You could use the oven low. But like toasters and microwaves and all the other stuff that comes with the tick of a button and ting and good. So they're preparing a cancerless body. And they're working out something, because guess what now? So all the life you eating these things, your body becomes a radiation of, you're living radiation from what you've been eating. What you're eating is what you are. If you start eating like that, these things create cancer, change certain cells in the body, create certain cancers and stuff in the body. So now we move from G3 to G4, and in G4 we see so much things was happening. Phones are blowing up, people getting burned, phones killing people, cancer in the ear, and all that. Yet still, it's not enough. So example, I was saying, my phone was giving problems and I needed another phone. And they suggest to me, they can't do nothing for me unless if I want to just clean out my phone and start back all over. But all my content is on my phone, my YouTube, my vlogs, all that is on that. So now they suggest, well, the phone comes out, which is Galaxy 10. I could get that, but like I said, I didn't want the 10, I wanted the S20. But God works for his people and he blesses them. That when I go to get that phone, the Most High would not allow me to get this phone. I still stayed with the G4, and that's what I have, but it's a 10. And now, I've been saying, look now, they have the G5 coming out now. So you that been eating all this microwave food, preparing yourself to get fried, because that's what's going to happen to you now. Because now the body, they're just going to boost that cancer. That cancer going to boost itself quicker. Because you've been eating the food of cancer. You've been taking in the substance of cancer. You've been under the radiation from your microwave and from your Bluetooth and all of that. That's why I never had a Bluetooth. I never get a Bluetooth. And when I talk on my phone, I put it on speaker. I never like having my phone in my ear. I put it on speaker and I speak. You understand? So, and I don't be on my phone all the time. How people stay 24/7, they sleep on the phone is on their neck, I don't do that. So anyway, so here's my S10 phone. Like I said, it's a brand new phone. And they couldn't help me with that. So the key thing was to boost me to get that S20, although they had the Galaxy 10. So I have the 10. Thank God I had the 10. I don't even want that phone no more. I don't want that G5 phone no more. And I would not send my phone to G5 because I would not upgrade my phone to G5. Why? Even though they say it faster, yeah. But for them to get you to want these things, when you want these things, they're going to put these towers. They're going to bring these towers. They're going to start putting these towers. I was watching in England, the UK, where next to where they have these towers, a tree was standing, a tree been there. And when they put the tower there, in less than no time, couple weeks, with the microwave, the radiation that comes out from these towers was actually burnt one side of the tree. And guess what? One side of the tree didn't have no leaves, was dry, looked withered. On the other side of the tree looked normal. And even the birds that flew on that side, they collapsed and died. I see all over where they have the G5, birds, creatures are collapsing and dying. They're just collapsing. Means there is something up there, something within the air, something that is toasting, that have the ability to fry cells in the body. And because these birds, their body is so small that it has the effects on them faster than us. It will take time, it will destroy us, but it will. It will fry your brain, fry your cells, causes cancer, and it's about depopulation. Again, because they have everything set up how they're going to depopulate people. How they're going to cause people, put a level on people. That's how every year they have census and say they need to know. But the whole key thing is depopulation. So yes, people, don't think that, okay, like I said, Revelation 2, verse 10, it says, do not believe that you're not going to be persecuted. Do not believe that they're not going to throw you in prison. Do not believe that they're not going to behead you. Do not believe that, of course, they will question you and want to throw you in prison for life. So we know these devils and what they're about. And it's Revelation revealing the truth on the concept of these people is trying to eradicate genocide, and they've been always trying to genocide the people. They don't care about the people, and they do things like that. So people, once again, give thanks and praises unto the Most High. Peace and blessings.